Hello. I need to change chat. I didn't change chat. Well, hello there. Don't go away. Are you going to go away? Doesn't look like it's going away. Cool. That's what I want. Oh, Quentin, by the way, I wanted to talk to you about something because I watched the first episode of The Mandalorian today. And I don't know if you're watching that show yet, but it is pretty cool. I do like it. I like it a lot. For some reason, I thought it was a show about Boba Fett. And I also thought that it took place before episode 4. I just watched the season finale yesterday. Yeah, I just watched the first episode. But I've got stuff to do today, so I couldn't marathon it. But I will be marathoning it tomorrow while I'm cleaning my house. But for some reason, I thought it was about Boba Fett, and I thought it took place before episode 4. But it obviously is taking place after episode 6, and that is not Boba Fett. So I don't know where I got that. I don't know where I picked that information up, but I was very wrong. They tried real hard to stray away from the Boba Fett thing. I think what I got was pre-release speculation about the Boba Fett thing, and I just avoided stuff because I wanted to watch the show, and I never heard otherwise. So what am I doing here, by the way? What's the plan? I need to do the bottom of the well. And that's the Shadow Temple. So I'm going to do that. But I need to be a child. Yeah, there was a lot of that going around before official announcement of Star Wars Celebration. Yeah, I want to say that's what I heard. I heard, oh, it's a show about Boba Fett. Like, before the, actual announcement came. But by that point, I was like, nope, stop listening to everything you hear. Enjoy the show when it comes out. And that's what I did. I'm pretty sure. I want to say that's what happened. But I don't know. All right. But there was supposed to be a standalone Boba Fett movie like Solo, but that was scrapped after Solo did bad at the box office. Did Solo do bad? I watched Solo on Netflix, and I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, I guess that means I'm a part of the problem because I didn't go see it in theaters, but I'm not going to go watch 9 in theaters either, so I guess I'm a part of the problem. Alright, I need the boomerang, the lens of truth. I need bombs too, but not as much. Alright, we're doing the bottom of the well. This place is kind of spooky, but that's just how it is sometimes. It's going to be a lot easier with the this music. I think there's a redead in here. Oh no, there's a redead in the there's a redead here in the Master Quest version of this dungeon, which I'm not playing, so whatever. Yeah, it also did kind of bad on reviews, but it was mostly based off box office sales. But I also like Solo. I thought Solo was pretty cool. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. I got confused. I do have to crawl. I had to crawl through a tiny hole to get in here. So, whose footprints are these? Because I was gonna be like, if I can just come in here as an adult Link, I'd rather do it as adult Link because he hits harder. This is front and center bombable. Hey, it's a map to the fire temple. I'm technically not done with the fire temple yet, so that's going to be a little bit helpful. I'm missing the compass. Whoa, hello. Where'd you come from? My boy? I'm not going to get him. Here's front left hidden wall. Hey, an empty bottle with blue potion in it. That's all the bottles, so that's good. I don't know where that thing is. Center large chest. Right bottom hidden wall. Who's chirping me? It's playing anime music. I don't know why. Batting? Oh, you're right. It's playing race music. My bad. Oh, but ding. Okay. Is it playing it because of this feller? Yep. Whoa. I don't like him. I don't like you. My friend doesn't like you either. It's a Star Wars reference, just in case you didn't catch that. Yeah, well, I guess you're just not a man of culture like me. What can I say? Alright, this was... I don't know, one of the inner rooms. It doesn't matter. Skachula. Alright, this room is one of those dudes that drop on you too. So I need to be careful. Heart container. That's tree. Alright, that was inner west room. Then there's center small chest. Squeeze past this little guy. Whoa, I almost fell through. There's a hole in the floor right there. Hey, 20 bucks! And there's back left bombable. I got away. And since I'm here, I might as well just do this. And that's a compass to the Shadow Temple. Which actually has stuff in there that I still need to collect. Excuse me, sir. This is underwater left chest. Scatula. All right. There's one of them little fucking guys in here, so. Nope, don't open that one. Every one of these has a bad guy in it, except this one, which I think has bats in it, but it also has the item I need. Yep, it has bats. Oh, guess what? It's just a recovery heart. Glad I came in here. Alright, that's the coffin key. Now I need to go defeat the boss, which is that really gross, fleshy thing. With all the hands. The music stopped again. No, it's that thing. I already fought it once. Thanks. It's hard to aim with this game. That was one thing that the 3DS version... Oh, hello. That is one thing that the 3DS version of this game really improved. Whoops. Which was the motion aiming. I actually have a bunch of sticks, so it'll be faster to beat him with a stick. See, what I'm supposed to do is to like let one of these hands grab me, and then he'll come out of the ground, because I'm technically not supposed to have the lens of truth, whoops, yet. And I get it from this specific fight, and then when I fight him again in the Shadow Temple, he that's how I like see the little shadows and such. Where's he at, though? It took exactly 10 sticks to beat him. So if I didn't have the upgrade, I would need exactly a full amount of sticks. The sticks, the reason why I use the sticks is because the sticks hit harder than the sword. And I had a bunch of them. There's the invisible chest. Here's the big chest, or the defeat boss chest. Oh, a big bomb bag. I might be able to do the hot rod or Goron now, but I need to check. Underwater front chest. Did I not do that? I don't remember. I'm not gonna fight this guy. Nope, it's right in front of me. I missed it. I could see it through the little hole. Ew, the beans! I found the beans, finally! A pack of beans. Locked pits. We're having beans tonight. I wish I didn't have 2 bullets left for my seed shooter, because I think there's like 4 bats in here. I have the boomerang, so. I am glad I did not have my wooden shield equipped, because I would have burnt up just now. Locked pits! Deku sticks! I mean, that's good, because I did just use a bunch of sticks. Now I need to be careful here, because this friggin' thing will eat my shield, and it's right there. Oh, right. Check underwater front chest. My bad. Alright, here's a 2-for-1 special, a scatula, and a chest. There's 75 tokens. And this is behind bars. Great. Okay, what I'm actually going to do is... Oh, crap. I forgot everything respawns when you come back in a room. I'm not going to fight him. I'm going to run past him. If I can get past him, that is. No, 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 no. Excuse me, fellas. I just tried to take my earbud out of my ear, but the mushroom tip stayed in. I was real confused why everything was still muffled. That sounds like a nightmare that I've had in real life. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to pop this here. And it should go to the entrance of the dungeon. I think it went to the entrance of the dungeon. I'm pretty sure it did. I'm not going to worry about it. Because now I have to go to the bottom part of this, which sucks to get back out of. But money. A bunch of money I don't need. Here's the basement chest. Return to the warp point. Which is either at the door I came in. Where am I? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm right near the front entrance of the thing. I don't know why I put the warp point over here. I was hoping I would put it near the entrance of the dungeon, but... Oh, crap! Ah, I fell down anyway. Yes, it worked. Good. I was worried that wouldn't work, but it did. And I'm glad. Oh, I'm all the way on the other side of the dungeon. Oh, okay, yeah. It put me by the door I most recently came out of. So what oh, hello. Don't be on fire. Ah, you came on fire. So what I need to do is pop it as soon as I come in the dungeon. When I'm ready to leave, I can just leave. Good to know for the future, but the bottom of the well is now done. Okay. Is there anything I can do in Kakariko now that I'm here? Oh, the Sun Song chest. Yes. Did I not do that? Oh, okay. Yeah, no. It was a chest in that place where I get the Sun Song that I need fire for. So no, I did not do it. Sun Song chest done. A bundle of arrows. Great. I have these two things here. Oh, I need to go... okay, I need to do another bean planting run. Instead of... Whoops. Instead of digging up boogs, I gotta plant beans. And I usually like to do the bugs and the beans at the same time, but it just didn't work out that way this time. Didn't pan out. Alright, when I come back here as an adult, there'll be a bean there. In the real game, there is a the way you acquire beans is from a man who sells them. The first bean you buy, oops, excuse me, that was a very ugly man. The first bean you buy is 10 rupees, and then they get more expensive by 10 rupees every single time you buy them. So it's 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 30 rupees, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. But the last one is 99 rupees. So you don't actually need a wallet upgrade to buy all the beans. But I mixed the beans into the randomization, and I kind of wish they would put 10 beans random everywhere. But instead of doing that, they put all the beans in a bundle, and you get them all at once. And instead of buying 10 things from the Bean Man, you buy one thing for 70 rupees. Which I kind of wish it was still 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 99. But maybe that's something they'll add in the future. What do you mean now's not the time to use this item? Now's the perfect time, right here on this invisible bean patch. Alright, now I need to go to the forest. Because there are 2 in the Lost Woods and 1 in the village. I technically only need to plant 1 of these beans, but I'm already here, and I'd rather just have 0 beans. It's a load of beans. I think what I'm going to do is actually track how many beans I've planted here instead of how many beans I've acquired. Beans! Oh, that's right. I forgot about the bunny hood. I'm wasting my time walking when I could be bunny hood. Beans. Whoops. I need to switch the place to this bunny hood because I'm gonna instinctually use that direction for the bunny hood. Now that's skill. Beans. Okay, I got beans at the lake, or I got a bean patch at the lake, a bean patch in... I just pooped the beans. Trying to think of where the last 4 bean patches are. There's a bean patch at the lake. There's a bean patch... Oh, right. There's a bean patch at the river as well. I don't know. Would it be faster to just run there the right way or to take the shortcut, which is not for that area? I'm going to run there. It's just right over there. Nope, shortcut. No, I don't have the silver scale. I can't take the shortcut. Man, that silver scale is really holding me back. Yeah. I always forget about this bean patch right over here because this is where the bean salesman is. And like the first bean I buy, I always just plant there to just get it out of the way. Oh, when you fall in water, you take the bunny hood off. That's good to know for the future. So this is the guy who sells you beans. He sits there and eats out of a big old bag, and he's got a gross mouth. Beans! Alright. Now I'm going to teleport to the lake. Because there's a bean patch at the lake. Then I got to run around to Gerudo Fortress. And then drop down where that cow is down there. Because there's another one down there. And then I got to teleport to the Spirit Temple. And there's a place to plant beans there.
Y'all want beans? I got beans. Look at them dar beans.
I wish there was a faster way to get to the Gerudo Fortress entrance. But literally the fastest way is to teleport to the lake and then run around. It just takes so long. You also take the bunny hood off when you climb up ladders. What all child stuff is left? I've got, oh, the Hot Rodder Goron. I've got this diving spot. This can be done as an adult. And that could be done as an adult. So the two things, the two chests I have to do as a kid are the Hot Rodder Goron and this diving spot here. And maybe I can do the Hot Rodder Goron if I found the correct bomb bag upgrade. Because only one of the 3 upgrades lets you unlock the thing. I don't know why that is like that, but it's just how it be sometimes, I guess. Beans. Alright, so I'm going to go to the Spirit Temple. What about Skachulas? What Skachulas do I need to do as a child? Spirit Temple Hall west of Iron Knuckle. Did I not get that one? Oh, no, I didn't have the boomerang that time when I did that. But I can do that as an adult. So I don't need to do any more Skachulas as a child. And I only have 2 more chest locations. Man, avoiding these things is a lot easier with the bunny hood. And the last of the beans. But I don't have the silver scale, so I can't do the first one. All right, beans are done. No more beans. Okay, now I need to go back to the graveyard and run up to Goron City. Because as a kid, that is the fastest way to get up there. If I was an adult, I could teleport to the volcano and just leave, but I can't cross the gap. Also, Darunia's in the way. So let's... Goron City, Hot Rodder Goron. Let's see if we can get him yet. This might be a big waste of time, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. After that, I'll switch to being an adult. There's something I can do as an adult in Goron City. Now that I have the golden gauntlets. Excuse me, sir. Pardon. Excuse. But getting to Goron City as an adult is not hard. It's a fairly simple task. Oh, I forgot about this guy. He aims for you too. He's a punk. Okay, what is it that I need to do? Where is he? There he goes. All right, let's see. Bombs. Why did you stop me? You can't stop me. Here, my wild rolling eases my stress. All right, I need the next bomb. Okay, well, the next bomb bag upgrade I know will let me open it, so. Hot Rodder's done. Adult Link can do a bunch of stuff in Ganon's castle. I can complete the Spirit Temple, but I have 2 things I need to do in the Shadow Temple. I'm done with the Fire Temple. 2 things I need to do in the Shadow Temple and a few things to do in the Water Temple. So I'm going to do the Shadow Temple and then the Water Temple. Actually, I think I might do outside of temple cleanup real quick. Why can't I do the... Oh, because I haven't found any of the trade sequence items. So I need trade sequence items for this. I can do that now that I have the bean. Oh, right. It's the crater. Well, that's easy. I can just teleport right there. So I can teleport to the crater, do this, and then I can go into Goron City and do the left boulder maze. What is this? The Desert Colossus Heart. Oh yeah, that's a bean thing. So I'm gonna do that when I get the oh right, I need to do this real quick. Scatula token. And that is Death Mountain. Bean heart piece. It's for beans. Boulder maze. Okay, I'm gonna do the water temple, so I need to remember where the water temple is. The water temple is in the fire temple. No, the forest temple. No, I'm gonna do the shadow temple first. What am I talking about? And the shadow temple is in Dodongo's Cavern. I am very conveniently close to it, so I can just do that after this. I don't solve mazes, I just walk through mazes. And there's the left boulder maze chest. $50. Alright, next we are doing the Shadow Temple. Let me make myself unsteel fromable. Alright. With the regular tunic and the mirror shield, likes can't steal my stuff. Which is what I prefer. I didn't go through the right door. Oh, that magic bean, that plant right there was what the magic bean turned into. And with that specific plant, Basically, what it does is it comes off the ground and it flies around with you on top of it like a little platform. And with that one specifically, I can go all the way to the top of the mountain without having to climb it. Is this the one? It is. Whoa, hello. And because I moved this box earlier, I'm already to the ship. So oh, you know what? I'm going to drop this. And it should put it by the door of the thing. I should have dropped it as soon as I entered the dungeon, but I forgot. I just jumped off the edge. That is the opposite of helpful. I was trying to make the skeleton jump off the edge, but congratulations. I played myself. You know what I should have done? Is when I fell back down here, I should have gone through the door and come back in. So if I fell off the edge again, I would just be right there. Instead of having to go past that sickle again. Right here. Goodbye. Idiot. All right. And now it's just a relaxing boat ride. I need the fire magic. I didn't go in the right room. I mean, I'm in the right area, I'm just not in the right room. Alright, I need to go over there. Question is, can I get up there? Yep, I'm good. And from here, I need to go right. All right, here's boss key chest. Scatula token. I didn't do the last few of them, apparently. And the spike wall left chest. Another Scatula token. All right, I'm done here. Let's get out of here. You... Oh! I was about to say I didn't hear it, but there it is. It was very loud. Thank you, Mother. Whew, that's... I saw it pop up and I'm like, you... And then it just goes off. Okay. Anyways, let's keep going. They're right here. Whoa. Hey, everybody that's important made it. All right, now we need to go to the water temple. And the water temple is... Oh, that builder was very close. The water temple is at the forest temple. I think that's the forest temple song. Twas. That was weird. No, this is the chest opening song. I mean, you write, and when you write, you write. What are you doing? What are you doing? I bet if you were streaming Death Stranding, there'd be hundreds. I don't know. That game's kind of old by this point. Alright, is this still blasted open? Do I need to blast this open again? Let's find out. Nope, it's still open. So if I can get to that... I'm going to have to wait till I'm at level 2, because this is going to put it all the way down at the bottom. It did nothing. Nope, they make me watch it go all the way down. I was thinking maybe if I could jump in and catch it, but no. No, I don't get what I want. Alright, this will be Torch's chest. Waited too long. Come on, I hate these things. The timing is way too particular. These are much smaller than the ones in Twilight Princess. That is very true. Dude, a lot of the stuff in this game is smaller than it is in Twilight Princess. Key to Gerudo's Fortress. Oh, I can free all the carpenters now. So there's that. A lot of the stuff in this game is smaller than it is in Twilight Princess. Like, especially the horse. Epona is tiny in this game. Especially compared to Twilight Princess. This isn't the move I meant to use. I mean, it got him killed, but that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, I don't remember what's in here, so let's go. She's like a Clydesdale on TP. Yeah, that's true. And she also stays pretty big from, like, that point on. Like, in Breath of the Wild, the horses are pretty big. None of them are specifically Epona, but... I mean, there's a way to get Epona in there, but it's not like canon. Alright, and I have the map and the compass for this, so this shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, this way, this way, this way, this way. I said... this way. And don't jump on my head. Oh my god. Yeah, you saw what I did to them. You stay over there if you know it's good for you. What was that noise? What's that noise? Is that these enemies? Do these enemies make that noise? I guess so. That was super weird. I don't think I've ever heard that noise before. Maybe, but they don't usually switch around enemy noises. Yeah, but the horse also isn't an enemy. Like, they switch around, like, Navi noises and horse noises and, like, menu noises, but usually the enemy noises stay the same. However, they might have made an exception that one time. I don't know. I think if I ever do this again, maybe not for stream, but like at all, I'm gonna make every option to change sounds, because I just told it to randomize every sound. But you can also choose specifically what changes into what for sounds and colors and stuff. I think I'm gonna tell it to make every noise possible a mweep. Nope, I gotta be faster than that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You fucking... How do I get out of here? Do, 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 do. I did it. Alright, there's a Scatula right over here. I meant to use the hook shot for... No. Hey, $20. And wait for the next rock. Oh, I need to check that Scatula off. That is near Boss Key. Alright, so apparently the easiest way to deal with those things is to get away from them so they don't pop open, but they'll also turn to face you. So if you let them face you and then step forward a little bit, just enough to make them pop their mouth open and then blast them with the hook shot, that's the best way to do it. This is the boss key. That's another Scatula. That's a fairy. I think I have an empty bottle. I have a few empty bottles. I'll catch a fairy just in case. I do have to do another tennis match against Ganondorf. Oh, there's another one. I'll catch yet another fairy. And like the one thing I'm really, really bad at in this game is definitely the tennis matches. I hate how everything respawns all the time. You better don't. Let me just check this real quick. Yep, I've gotten everything in this room and this section of the dungeon, so let's keep a going. Alright, for the first floor, I haven't done across from this or right from this. And I believe across from this is something else. So I'm just gonna do this. Check this out. Come on, hit this stupid thing. I believe this is Dragon Chest. It's the baby dragon. Later, idiots. There's another heart container. So I believe there are 4 more heart pieces to collect. And how many more of these? Two more heart containers, 4 more heart pieces. No. 2 more heart containers and 4 more heart pieces. Well, that math doesn't add up. Oh, it didn't add it yet. The math does add up, turns out. Bye, dummies. So 4 heart pieces, 2 heart containers. Stupid. I choked on my words there for a second. I was so choked up with having to murder such a beautiful tech-tyke. But calling people names is fun. As long as you're not calling me names, that's not fun. Oh, that drops in from the floor above. I forgot about that. Can I break this with the hammer? Nope. Gotti. All right, funny thing, this is version 1.0 of the cartridge-based Ocarina of Time, and this thing, the only way to hit it is to have a sword with full magic and do a spin attack, and nobody could figure that out, so they had to re-release the game. And in the 3DS version, I know it's not there, but they had to re-release the game with the Switch on the outside of that door. It's pretty funny that they did that, and like, it's such an obscure way to hit a Switch. I think also Din's Fire might be able to hit it, but I'm not sure. But like, the way you're supposed to do it is like, spin your sword around. Oh wait, I gotta hit that, Okay, no, I haven't done Serpent River yet. That was South Basement? Yeah, it is, because they don't do it again. There's another part where you can use that spin attack to hit a switch. Yeah, that's Basement South. Is that Basement South? Yeah, that was Basement South. There's another part where you can hit a switch by doing the spin attack, but you're supposed to send a bomb chew through a little hole in the roof to hit it. So it's not the only place where it happens, but it is the only place where you're supposed to do it. Okay, okay, don't like this. Don't like it. Hey. Alright, that is the central platform, or the central room. And that was another Scatula. Central bow target chest. Central bow target chest. Central bow target chest. Did I not check off dragon chest? Because I did that. Give me the thing. This is one of those things where I need to see that plaque when I'm playing the song or it won't work. Stupid. All right, and now I can actually go under the... Whoops. Can go down here. And then they just drop a shitload of enemies down here. Those little spike enemies don't move until you move. So they literally just drop all those dudes down here and I can kill them before they even get close to me. This isn't where I wanted to go. You knew that. Alright, this is Central Pillar Chest. Oh, cool. I'm never going to use that again. Oh my god. That sucks. Central bow target chest. Let me check the map. This is the river chest. You can't see where I'm pointing because I told it not to look at the mouse on this. But this chest on floor 1 is the river chest. So if you happen to find the gold scale first, do you need to find the silver scale? It actually, the way it's set up is that it's a progression item. So the scales, the two scales are in two different places, and whichever one I find first will always be the silver scale, and the second one will always be the golden scale. It's the same thing for everything else. The only thing that doesn't apply to is the one upgrade to the bomb bag that lets me stop the hot rod Goron. And I don't know why. Because the tracker doesn't treat it like that, but that's how the game treats it. Is there a thing up here I can do? No, not really. Maybe that's how I get the Scachulo if I didn't have the long shot already. Alright, where are you, you little so-and-so? There you are. Hey. Talking to you. Alright, and now I can do that cracked wall chest. which I didn't need to use a bomb chew to open. I literally just got it. I could have used a regular bomb right now to do it. That's a cracked wall chest. It's a key to the Gerudo training grounds. Which I believe now, even though it's yellow, I can do everything in. So after this dungeon, I'll finish out the Gerudo training grounds. And since I left that area, all these Galdang, those guys are all back. Maybe this is the center bow target chest, because I need to use a bow here, and then that's going to open, and then I need to use a hook shot on that. Maybe this is it. I'll treat it like it is, because it doesn't look like anything else is. And now I need to come back through and do it again. And those friggin' things are going to be back because I left the center area. So I need to fight those Tech-Tykes again. Oh, I can see this one. I might just go over there and kill him with my sword. Look him in the eye when you kill him. Okay. I thought I waited too long and it wasn't going to work, but apparently you can just teleport through the wall, and I'll take it. Alright, this has got to be the central bow target chest. Hallelujah! Alright, the only main item I need is a Deku upgrade, both Deku item upgrades, a bomb bag upgrade, a scale upgrade, 4 heart pieces, 2 heart containers, and 17 Scachulas. Alright, how many more speaking of Scachulas... Alright, that's going to be in this next area I'm going to. And this next one is a little further up. Stop that! Oh. Alright, that chest to the left on this floor is Dark Link, which will be the last thing I do. Second to last thing, because then I gotta go fall through a hole down here and then into here. That will be the last thing I do. But there's a Scachula over here and raising the temple to the 3rd floor. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I forgot that there was no water there. Bye, idiot. Alright, and what I've done is I've raised the scarecrow right here. This scarecrow will let me easily get back to this 3rd floor platform. So I don't need to raise... If I sink the water down to the 1st floor, I now no longer have to... Where is it? Oh, it was under the water. It was raising up. I no longer have to raise it to the 2nd floor to get it to the 3rd floor. So that's very fortunate for me. Alright, there is a... Oh, I see those bats. They're not fooling me. There's a gold scatula over here. This one kind of sucks because if you're playing the vanilla game... Oh, Deku Shield. This is the 3rd one of these I've found. If you're playing the vanilla game, at this point you don't have the long shot, so... You actually cannot get that scatula until you get the long shot and come back here. Oh, I gotta mark off that scatula, by the way. I always thought that this puzzle was fun. Well, that one didn't even budge. It's like, whatever, I don't care. That's weird. They're not supposed to do that. Whatever. Actually, can I... Now that I have the long shot, can I bypass a piece of this puzzle? I can. Yeah, I just bypassed a whole chunk of this puzzle. It's a little bit more complicated than it looks, but... I don't have to do it, because I have the long shot. There's an Emily nearby. Oh, and a like. I better kill that thing quick. It'll eat my tunic. I do not like likes. They are my least favorite enemy. They're creepy. Alright, this is Dark Link. It's cool, watch my shadow, or my reflection. I go over this island. Where'd it go? Well, anyways, I'll just check this door here and, oh, where is it? Oh, what's that in front of that tree? Yeah, Dark Link is not programmed to be able to fight the Big Goron sword. Because if you fight him with your real sword, he like jumps on the tip of it and does like a counterattack. But like he's like just not programmed to be able to do that with the Big Goron sword, so it's like this fight is way easier if you have the Big Goron sword when you fight him. Easy peasy, lemon breezy. Oh, the illusion is wearing off. I always forget to look at the tree. I want to see what happens to the tree when the illusion wears off. But I always forget to look. Alright, here's the Dark Link chest. Hey, the Deku Nut upgrade. Not too bad. Not great, but not too bad. And this is also something I always forget to do. Is make this temple of, or make this block with the Temple of Time symbol on it go away and access a different part of the dungeon. Also, I forgot to put that Pharaoh's Wind at the beginning of the dungeon. Why can't I not lose my long shot? No, no, no! Yeah, for some reason it told me I couldn't use my long shot back there. And a token. I keep clicking the wrong thing and making that pop-up pop up. Alright, no more Skachulas in this dungeon. And the river chest. Oh, another Hylian shield. Great. Alright, and if I remembered to do that stupid thing I said I was supposed to do, I would... No, I gotta go around one more again. I could just teleport out of here. But I didn't, because I forgot. Hey! I said name calling's only funny when it's not to me. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, there is the Hot Rodder Goron. Can't do. Ganon's Castle has a bunch of stuff. The Spirit Temple has a bunch of stuff. The Gerudo Training Grounds. It says I can't do it, but I think I can. I think I have enough keys to do it. So the Gerudo's Training Ground is at the Water Temple, of all places. So let's go to the Water Temple and go to the Gerudo Training Grounds. There, that thing where it says heavy block, first chest, second chest, third chest, fourth chest. That's a room full of likes. There's like, I just said there's like, there are 3 likes in that room. I hate those enemies. Alright, I'm gonna see... Well, first, I'm gonna do this. If it'll let me. Actually, I don't know if this counts as a real dungeon and you can only do this in dungeons, and you can do it. First, I'm gonna see if I can... Actually, first, I'm gonna take my stealable items off. So if those likes do get a hold of me, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna see if I can't finish off this maze thing. This maze. There's third chest. My 4th Deku shield. They should let you do a counter on all the items that you can get like duplicates of. Yeah, here it is. This is the final chest right here. And I had exactly as many keys as I needed. Just so you can like in the end say, yeah, I found like 5 Hylian shields. Whoops. And I believe since I beat these Skellymen over here, they don't come back. Yep, they don't. And I'm not sure about this part. I think the fire and stuff is still there. I just am not timed. Yep, the fire's still there. I just wanted to test it. So I can't walk through it, but I can literally pull myself through it on a chain. Wolfos? No Wolfos. Yeah, every one of these little pits here has a treasure chest in it, and I think one of them is invisible. But it is there. Yep. And I believe you can open it. Yep, you can. It was an ice trap! Ugh. I can't believe it. First block. Scatula. Second chest. Scatula. Fourth chest. A heart piece. Alright, let's get out of here. Return to the warp point. Alright, now I need to go to actual Gerudo Village because I have the key to the Carpenters. So I'm going to do that real quick. And then I'm going to head over to the Spirit Temple and do that. Man, I wish I had the bunny hood. I was trying to see if I could maybe use it as an adult. Like if the randomizer let me. I have a horse! Wait. I forgot about the horse. Yay, you're not trapped under the geometry anymore. You are no longer captain below the planet. Say the thing. Say the thing. Say it. Say it. Yeah. think I can get up there with the long shot if I hit that grass climb patch. Yeah. Is there another one over here? No. All right, I will free you, my friend. Be free! So when they escape, it plays the Bolero of Fire. That's funny. I don't really remember where the last one is. I want to say it's in here? Question mark. Oh. I already freed this one. I don't remember coming in here. Maybe it's in that top right one over there. Yep. There it is. Get the fuck out of here. Alright. Now give me my thing. Thanks. I appreciate it. The greatest treasure of all. All right. Now I'm going to take, excuse me, sirs. You're a lot easier to dodge when I'm wearing the bunny hood as a child. I'm going to take that little guy. And I'm going to get... the Desert Colossus heart piece. I think it's just a recovery heart. I think I saw earlier. But I'd rather just get it and cross it off. Yep, it's just a recovery heart. Alright, Spirit Temple away! Okay, and before I get into this, I'm gonna save. And I'm going to go use the bathroom. I will be right back. Mike Cam, I'm back. How much water do I have left? Over half. Did you wash your hands? Oh, wait, I was the one who went to the bathroom. And yes, I did. I wonder if these are real. They are. This is compass. No, it's not compass chest. That's just to open the doors. All right, this is compass chest. Get the fuck out of here. That's the compass chest. Scatula token. Oh, I thought for sure something was going to attack me down here. Guess I was wrong. My phone is dying. I need to charge it. There we go. Early adult right chest. Is this just a scatula in here? Boulder. Okay, yeah, this is boulder room. Absolute boulder room. You can hear that scatula already. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Shoo-bloo-bloo. Toodaloo. I like this little ditty. No, 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 no. No, wait. There we go. $1. I got a green rupee. Wow. I think that's the first time I've ever seen $1. Oh, that was the scatula. Boulder room. Boulder room. This is a trap. There's another one in here too. Hey, the map for the bottom of the well that I've already got everything for. What was that? Early adult right chest? I think that's what that was, because I went through a right door to get down past the boulders. Ouch. Man, the likes are just dropping from the ceiling in this dungeon. I think there is something invisible in here as well. Nope. Nothing invisible. And you know what? I still haven't gone to Kakariko and bought those 2 scatula tokens, which I can more than afford now. Is it another like I hear? No, it's one of these things. I hate those things. Well, look who it is. Hi, Mr. Lewis. Why did I stop? I gotta move, I gotta move. Oh, I could have spun it the other way. Because the way you unlock these chests... It says Bernard and drops a chest, but like... Does anything else attack me? I don't think so. I got bombs. Mirror right chest. And then mirror left chest. I'm running out of Scatula tokens. Wait, why did that... Oh, right, it needs to stay on there. I turned it the wrong way altogether. I shouldn't have never even hit that far right one. Alright. From here, I need to go up. And it's a good thing I already have the long shot, because this would suck without it, but it is doable. Here... Is that a chest down there? It is not. Got it. Oh, wait. Hang on. There's a chest slowly rising up, or a pot slowly rising up. I heard it raise up, but it slowly rises up and it smashes into you when you least expect it. Where did that chest go? What did that do? What did that do? I wasn't looking. It's all good. It probably opened a door. Hey, the other key to Ganon's castle. Cool, 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 cool. What is over here? Oh, right, it's this. This is the map chest. Oh, that was statue hand chest. This is map chest. Recovery heart, cool. Super cool and fun. Alright, I can go get that Scatula that's up here that I didn't get before because I didn't have the boomerang, but that's fine. I can get it now. It's not a big deal. Don't laser me, bro. Alright. $200. Alright, and there's one more Scatula in the lobby area where that big statue thing was. And that's a compass to the Forest Temple that has the fire medallion. But I already knew that. Well, maybe it dropped this chest here that I didn't notice till just now. Northeast main room chest. Yeah, that'd be this. That's a token. Alright, first I'm going to go back down here and open up the shortcut back to this lobby area. Alright, and that goes to, like, the front entrance. Back to here. And I don't need to worry about putting a warp because I'm going to beat the boss and leave that way, so I don't need to teleport. Alright, I think that is everything out in this area. Rude. Mirror shield chest. Oh, these fucking guys. Alright, I need fire. I just... I hate this room. For that exact reason. I thought it froze on me for a second. Just in case that does happen, I'm going to save the game. Oh, come on with the jumping over the edge. I think the last one I need to stand right where that BMOS was. Let's try that. No. Where is it? I have to leave early in a bit. My dad's got Mason's meeting and then I'm going to... Oh, okay. That's cool. How do I get you on there? How do I get you on there? Can I just shoot a fire arrow at you? You're gonna be here for gears, right? Yeah, well, that's how you solve that. Okay, cool. Well, I'll see you then. When do you have to leave for it? Oh, no,
nowhere close.
I was good, actually. I was good the whole time. The right invisible chest. Scatula. Oh, okay. Just let me know when you're leaving and I'll say my goodbyes. Left invisible chest. A recovery heart. Dinks.
Yeesh.
This fight will be significantly faster than the last time I fought one of these guys. Bang. This is the mirror shield. The biggest bomb bag. Cool, I can stop the hot rodder finally. As for child stuff, that will be everything for the child. The child. That log had a child. Oh, I can defeat Ganon's castle now too. But I've got plenty of time. I've got 2 hours to kill, so I'm going to do everything. If I was running short on time, I would just do Ganon's tower now. Do it all. I'm gonna. If I was running short on time, I'd just go finish up Ganon's castle, but I've got plenty of time to finish all of it. This one is the one that is near the Four Armos. 91 tokens! I technically have 93 if I am counting the 2 I haven't purchased yet. I'm only counting them because I know where they are. Alright, are these friggin' guys gonna be back? No, they're gone for good. Alright, this is boss key. Oh, really? Their head explosions hurt me? I can actually just pop straight up to the top. I don't have to do this puzzle at all. Let's go this way around it. I don't know what's in this room. Oh, it's the boss key. It's like the martyr perk in COD. I don't know what that is. What is that? It's a bunch of fire boys. You drop a grenade when you die. Oh, it is exactly like that. And there's a bunch of fake doors in here. I'm gonna get my hammer out and smash them all. Smash. Nope, that is not a hammer. That is the light arrow. You must die. And you must die. And you must die. And also you must die. Oh. I forgot that's how I solve this. Because I believe this is one of the things that I can just touch it and get it. Yep. Bow's key. I'm still going to solve this room anyway. But I always think it's funny just to cheat it. And you must die. And you must die. Alright. I need my bow. And not the dog that is in this room that is bugging me right now. There, I solved it for real. Now I just have the topmost chest in Twin Rova? Is that how you pronounce that? Dude, kill me. This right here. Oh, you just hit it normally. There's a chest somewhere. It's in Ganon's castle. That's one of the ones that you do the spin attack and you get it. There's gonna be a Lizfo in here. I don't know why they put a Lizfo, not a Dynafo, but whatever. There's something in one of these rooms. I think it might be just this one. Yep, there it is. I don't know why it did the wrong noise, if that's how I got the chest. A heart container! Heck yeah, dude. Only one more of those. 3 more of the heart pieces. And Twin Rova is the last one, and I hate that boss. It's actually not as difficult as Phantom Ganon because there's no volleyball, but it's like a lot of random RNG. And I don't like RNG. I mean, even though this is literally about randomization. What a beautiful face. Let me get a closer look at you by shining a light. Oh. I shined the sun in her eyes. I did it. It skipped a lot of the cutscene, but that was it. That also wasn't the boss. That was like a mini boss before the boss. I'm gonna use the regular sword for this fight because I need the shield a lot, and if you have your sword drawn, the shield's... it's a pain in the butt. At least let me get up here, jeez. Alright, alright. See, I need to aim at one sister while letting the other sister blast me. And I believe they take turns, but this time they didn't. So, not always. And also they fly randomly around the room. So not always will they let you... like, this first part of the fight is the part that sucks. The other part doesn't. The other part's easy. It's just a lot of randomness. And that's going to hit me. It's not going to hit her because she moved too far out of the way. Stop moving so much. Let me hit you. Come on. Be cooperative now. Nope, she's behind me. See, this doesn't work when you're opposite each other. This might work. There we go. Come on, do the thing. Switch around now. It's time to switch. Good. Okay, I'm past it. All right, Quentin. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you at Gears. Double dynamite attack. Now for this, I need to just collect 3 of the same attack in my shield. If I collect an ice attack now that I've had 2 fire attacks, it'll mess it all up. And then I need to blast her with it. Alright, we're focusing on ice. If she throws any fire at me, I'm gonna dodge. Is this gonna be like the easiest time I've ever had with this fight? Because it certainly feels like it's going to be. Yeah. Blaster. Ah, I fucked up. See, that wasn't even the game. That was just me. Alright, one more of those, I feel like. Alright, we're going with fire. Dodging it. And now I need to wait for that to go away before I can... There we go. Dodging it. Alright, if I had switched to ice, I'd be done by now, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Alright, well, Twin Rova's done. I think I'm going to switch to Kid and get those just last 2 things that I have left. Yeah, the way that this scene is fast forwarded from like the actual cutscene to just be over faster because the randomizer looks weird. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's a token. I will take a token. Alright. And that is the water medallion. That's what it's called. I knew that. Alright, first I'm going to teleport to Kakariko Village to get what is supposed to be the Nocturne of Shadow. I imagine it's probably going to be I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. It could be anything. I hope it's the gold scale. Because that way I don't have to go to the lake twice. Also, I'm going to buy those tokens now that I'm here as an adult. What is this? Death Mountain? No, I can't do the Goron sword because I don't have the trade item. Hey! Thanks for the raid, Steve. It's a key to the Gerudo training grounds that I've already finished. What were you streaming, Steve? Alright, well, Nocturnal Shadow's done. That I can't do. What about Scatula's? Lost Woods. Oh. Hey, Steve. What were you streaming over there on your channel? I need to go to the woods. The woods. I was streaming PC Building Simulator. Oh, okay. I know Clayton has that game, and he said that it's fun. All right, I forgot he does the thing. Yeah. That one always dies in 3 arrows or 3 hookshot hits. It's not a very strong enemy. He's just really big. It's really fun and interesting. Chat was helping me a little because I didn't understand some things. I want to play it, but I don't know if I ever want to stream it. It seems hard. Oh no. It needs to be nighttime. I wonder if I can just pop down here and pop back up. It's fun at the beginning and rage-inducing later. I mean, that's just PC building in general. Did it work? I don't know if it worked. No, it did not work. I wonder if it'll pop me here or if it's going to pop me all the way back there. No, it didn't pop me too far away. This is fine. Oh, wait, that's right. It wouldn't have because this is a different area. I went through a loading zone. Oh, cool. It's a map to the Shadow Temple that I already beat, and it's done. Alright, but I think that's it for Scatulas. There's no more Scatulas in the game. They're all gone. They're all squished. And you know what I didn't do that I said I was going to do that I didn't do? Was buy the dang things. Well, let's go back. And of course it needs to be daytime for that. So as soon as I get to this graveyard, I'll change it back to day. Alright, alright, I just got some kid stuff to do, and then it's back to It's back to finishing it off as an adult. I'm an adult. Oh, I can just give you a quick rundown. I already bought them. I forgot that I already bought them. I've wasted mine and everyone's time. Okay, so I'm playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, but I'm playing it with a randomizer on. So all of the items from the whole game have been swapped and moved all around the game, and then I'm trying to track everything down. Over here is all the items that I've already collected. And over here is all the dungeons items I've already collected. I've got everything except for one key to this dungeon. This right here is the list of current things that I'm currently working on. So technically I would be working on this next. Yes, they do have a one for Dark Souls. But I'm not good at Dark Souls, so I play Legend of Zelda. And it's fun, because I've played this game so many times over the last, like, 25 years that this game has been out. So it's a fun way to make it fresh. They also randomized all the colors and music and all that stuff. Hey, it's all good. I know a lot of people that haven't played a Zelda game. You should get Breath of the Wild and get a Switch, because that game is really good and a lot of fun. Alright, let's do the lake one first. I think that was it. Serenade of Water. Yeah, Breath of the Wild is so good. Also, with this specific randomizer, they made certain quality of life additions. Like, you can't see it now because I'm kid mode, but there's a little D-pad over there that's usually not there, so I can always access the ocarina, and I can always put on different boots. I only play on PC and iPad to play games. Well, technically this is on PC. It's not supposed to be, though. Another thing they did was they just cut out a lot of the cutscenes. So it's like, if you're just going for the randomizer, you can just go straight to the items. Give me that bundle of arrows that is useless to me. Alright. To the graveyard. That is... Yep, that's it. Alright, next I'm working on this. That's not where I want to go. But I'm almost done with this. I've been working on this for like 4 days now. I have... Let me show you the whole thing. I have a couple things here that I have to do in the overworld that I still need this to be upgraded. But everything that's green on this list is stuff that I can do everything in once I open the subcategory. Red means there's nothing I can do currently in that location. Gray means that I have done everything in that location. There's also yellow, which means there's some stuff in that category I can do, but not everything. Just to explain what you're looking at here. But we're doing this right now. Also in this game, the bunny hood is not supposed to make you run faster. but the randomizer tweaks the game so it does make you run faster. So once you unlock it, you can run like way faster than normal. That was something they did in a later Legend of Zelda game, not specifically this one. Remind me how I played Spyro games. I've actually never... Okay, that guy just kicked me right over here. I've actually never played a Spyro game. And I really want to, now that the Reignited trilogy is out. It's very accessible. Uh-oh, those dogs are playing. You might hear some loud growling and barking, but it's fine. It's fine. Ah, I missed him. Ah, I missed him. Oh, that is my dog making that noise. What the heck? I have all the bomb upgrades. I should be able to stop this guy. Why can't I stop him? Hang on. Spyro is 9 out of 10 on fun scale with negative 1000 out of 10 flight missions. I don't know. Maybe I need to stop. Okay, I think I know what it is. I need to stop him in a specific area for it to work. Maybe. Oh, he got me. Crap. It might be too late now. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. It's not worth it, it's not worth it. Crap, I had to wait for him to come all the way around again. Just run, this thing looks scary. Nah, he's actually not bad. It just, if he hits me, it hurts. There are way scarier enemies than this. I'm gonna fast forward it because I don't want to sit here and wait. I don't know what exactly triggers... God! I hate this thing. Alright. We're gonna fast forward it again, and this time I'm doing a save state, because this is ridiculous. Give me my item. I want my item. Give it to me. I want it. Okay, there we go. Finally. I've been waiting the whole game to get this. And it is useless. That's what it is. Whatever, it's done now. Alright, I think with that, we are done with everything we can do as a child. Yeah, there's one more thing we can do in the overworld as a child, but I can also do it as an adult. Yeah, there's a lot of those when you're dealing with the randomizer. There's this thing right here I can do as a child, but I can also do it as an adult, and I would rather just be done with being a child. But for now, it looks like I gotta go to Ganon's castle, which is the final boss area. How fun. This scene does not have the same impact without the bright music. In this case, it's none. Alright, so the last item I need to do things outside of the final boss area is this item right here, which is a trade quest item, and this item to be upgraded, which is the silver scale. Oh, yeah. It's creepy. But in this game, they treat the children like children. They don't treat the children like adults. Weirdly attractive adults. Oh, where'd the Rainbow Bridge go? Oh, there it is. Like, I don't mind if there's an anime that is about children where they're just being kids. It's when they're like, I am a child, but I look like an adult and am weirdly attractive. I don't like that. This is very inappropriate music for the final boss area. Alright. Where is it? There it is. Watch this. I'm gonna get all 4 of these dudes in one blast. Ah, I only got 3 of them. Alright, Ganon's Castle. This is 4th Deku Salesman. 10 rupees. Give me something. Oh, it's an ice trap! He sold me an ice trap. That's the 6th one of those I found. Alright, there's another token. And this one is a recovery heart. Useless. This is another token. Only 6 more of those left. Alright, let's go do the forest trial. I mean, technically right now I can beat the final boss and be over it, but I have until 7 to play this, so I'm gonna do everything. The forest trial is the grind one. Excuse me. Idiot. Alright. There's the forest trial chest. This is going to be addiction. Yes, the golden scale. Okay, good. That's one thing I can do outside of this, but I'm going to keep going until... Unless... I should go do it. I should go do it. Crap. Because if I go through this whole thing and it's not the item, the trade item thing, it'll be pointless. Alright, so we're gonna leave and go do this. Diving in the lab. Wait. Wait. Nope. Wait. There we go. That bird's trying to race. Okay. Okay. No! Don't take me away. And now I come in here, now that I have the golden scale, I dive all the way to the bottom. And as soon as I touch the bottom, I come back up, and that old guy is going to be like, whoa! That's crazy! And if he gives me the trade quest item, that'd be great, but it's probably going to be something useless. Alright, back to the castle. Okay, that fucking dog. God damn it. I'm puppy sitting a friend of mine's dogs right now, and this one dog likes to take this big, huge, like, marrow bone and get up on the couch and chew it for like 5 seconds and then drop it really freaking hard on the floor, and it scares the crap out of me every single time. I'm gonna grind you into hamburger if you do that again. You're gonna be a hamburger dog. I'm gonna make you I'm gonna make you a hot dog. What did that do? Oh. There's a sneaky last one up there. There we go. I had a cat that could open a door by jumping on the handle, and it was making such a loud scare, and I hated it. If I wasn't allergic to cats, I'd definitely have a cat. Because I like cats a lot, I just can't be around them. Pretty much had to leave the door open all the time because of that. I want that item. How do I get that item? Is there a thing above me? Nope. I don't know. We'll deal with it later. How do I get back? Okay, there is a little hookshot dealie over there. Alright, I need to get that thing, so I need to try again. My family had cats all the time in my life. I can't imagine my life without a cat. Yeah, I love cats. Every cat I meet, I'm just like, I love you very much. But if I touch you, my breathing stops. They literally take my breath away. What did that do? What did that... Oh. Alright, where's the last one? I know you're around here somewhere. Oh, there you are. Okay. Also, my dog that I have does not like cats at all. No, you're breathtaking. All right. Let's get this over with. On a serious note, I have a friend with the same problem. She loves cats but is allergic to them. Yeah. I didn't, like, when I developed my allergy to cats, I didn't even realize it had happened until, like... Oh, like, until literally one day I was petting a cat. And it just, like, all of a sudden I was like, oh, I can't breathe right now, actually. Don't come over here like you're a friggin' nice boy. I mean, he is a nice boy, but he's not a nice boy. Water trial right chest. Useless item. Cool. What is this? It's probably also useless. I'm looking for a specific thing. Give it to me. Come on. It's a Deku stick upgrade. I mean, it's nothing to shake a stick at. I'm so alone. I'm actually not. That's a bad joke to make when you actually have a girlfriend. Wow, that's really lagging out, huh? Oh no, what? What? Why would you do this to me? How could? I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to do to solve this puzzle, but gosh dang, I'm gonna try. Also, I don't have any more blue fire, so hopefully this is all I need. Yep, that was it. No, wait, why is the timer still going? All right, let's blow this boy up. Alright, let's go in here. There's two things in here. There's also a bunch of friggin' bad guys in here. Now that... yeah. I need to kill that friggin' thing. Alright, let's see if I can... I'm not gonna worry about that. Alright, is this a lens of truth thing, or what? What's going on here? It's not a lens of truth thing. So that means I need fire arrows to light that torch. Whoa, 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 with the jumping over the edge and all that. That's enough of that. Alright, another token. 5 left. Shadow Trial, first chest. Cool. Cool beans. Alright, what's going on over here? Missed. I feel like I mean I wouldn't say that I'm speedrunning this by any means. But I certainly am aiming for 100%. Boom, boom. Alright, how do I get up there again? I can just hookshot it. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, you causing trouble? My dog's here. Widowmaker May. Alright. And that's the Shadow Temple's second chest. I don't know what that does. What does that do? Let's go find out. Oh, that just opens the door. Oh, my dog's causing a fight. Oh, no, don't do that. You're a lot smaller than that other dog. You're gonna get your butt kicked. And then you're gonna come in here and you're gonna be all like, they kicked my butt. I'm like, yeah, well, you started the fight, you dummy. Arrows. I need magic. Give me some magic. Give me some magic. There we go. You started that fight. Don't come whining to me. Alright, there is nothing in the Fire Temple trial, but I'm going to do it anyhow. Because I need to do it to go fight the boss. If I put on the red tunic, does it just take the timer away? It does. Good. Cool. Cool beans. I think I hear a like in this room. Those guys eat tunics and I don't like them. Nope, it's a slug. It's not a like. Hey, watch me throw this football over that mountain. My old cat was always hissing on her adult son, then run from him to me whenever he got pissed. Yeah, that sounds like my dog. He'll pick any fight, and then as soon as he gets into a fight, he's like, "Whoa, they fought me!" It's like, oh, really? They really? Who would have guessed that such a thing would ever happen? Ah, just not long enough. Oh, this is a lot faster than the other one. Ah, no, I have to do it all over again. Oh, no, I don't. I already opened the door. The door's open now. Well, how convenient for me. Okay, let me move this out the way. Excuse me, sir. Step aside. Alright, there are invisible enemies in this room, so I'm going to get the Lens of Truth and the regular bow. Take them all out. Alright, and this room has a buttload of treasure chests in it, so... Light first left, useless $20. Light second left chest. A heart piece, 2 more of those left, and then I'll have them all. Third left chest. A token, 3 more of those, and I'll have them all. Right to first chest. Yes! Yes! I needed that. Alright, that begins the trade sequence. I'm going to finish out all the chests in the light. I'm just going to finish the light trial. Useless. Useless. Alright, second and third chest. Mr. Nugget. Alright. Invisible enemies chest is a key to the water temple, which is already complete and finished off, and a useless key. Don't need it. Is there something here? Whoops. Unfortunately, that item was the first item in the whole trading sequence, so I have to go through the whole process. Alright, this is the lullaby chest. It is... Oh, that was the last piece. I had one more than I thought I did. Alright, well I have all of the heart pieces now. That's pretty cool. I'm so healthy. I'm the healthiest lad who ever lived. Which one am I missing? Which one am I missing? That one. Oh, I'm gonna hit the boulder. I didn't hit the boulder. Don't boulder me, bro. Pshoo. And I'm supposed to be like, what the heck, where is it? And I'm supposed to use the lens of truth and see through that, but I've played this game so many times that I already know that that's the answer. Magic and arrows. Arrows. No, useless money. Stupid useless money. Okay, now that that's done with, I'm actually going to leave this dungeon again so I can do the trading sequence. So if y'all don't mind, there's only one trial left, by the way. If y'all don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and step on out of here. Because I need to do... No. This. And I can't just do it. I need to go through the whole trading sequence because they started me at this first one. It's a randomizer, so I could start literally at any point in the trading sequence. Yeah, there we go. But no, they started me at the beginning. Also, it's nighttime. I can't do anything at nighttime. Alright. Chicken. She's like, wow, you hatched my chicken so good. Now I'll give you a different chicken. Wait, what? Looks like this item doesn't work here. Excuse... Oh, I need to go wake up that old man. There's an old man I need to wake up with it. I forgot about that. Because once I wake up the old man, the chicken will be happy. I'll show it to her. And she'll be like, oh, wow, this chicken has become so happy because you used it to wake up an old man. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. It's not Mario, it's Talon, but he is based off Mario. There's even another person at the ranch where he comes from that looks like Luigi, but he's evil. Oh wow, this chicken's so happy. Take another chicken. Is it a chicken? Now I need to go to the forest, which is... I don't remember the song for the forest. I'm being stared at. Right in the pepis. Right in the bingus. And it'd be faster if I just left and came back. Because I'm lazy and I don't want to go all the way backwards through that forest. And then he's going to be like, oh, I'm sick. I need you to go get me medicine. And he gave me this mushroom that has a 3-minute timer on it. And I can't use any shortcuts or warps, so I have to do it legit. Fortunately, I just know how to do it, because as an epic gamer, I know right where everything goes. He's like, I'm sick and I don't want to die anymore. Take this mushroom to go get me medicine. So I run out here. Call my horse. Wait. Unfortunately, I know that at the end of this trade quest, there's literally nothing useful I'll get. I have already collected every single useful item. This is the last, like, thing. Yeah, it's the same, it, like, chromes out. It's not the same color as my green screen, but it chromes out. But I know that there is absolutely nothing useful I will get at the end of this trade quest. In fact, if I go through all this trouble and it's an ice trap... Legendary nothing. If I go through all this trouble and it's an ice trap... Ooh, better not. You better don't. Excuse me, sir. Don't go in the hole. Now I gotta come in here and talk to this old lady. And she's gonna be like, I smell something on you. And then I give her the mushroom. Okay, there we go. And then she'll be like, oh, I'll turn this into medicine for you, but you need to hurry and get it before it expires. If he dies, he'll turn into a monster. Oh, wait. No, this one doesn't have a timer on it. So this one's actually good. But there are 2 more that do have a timer. What kids? I didn't see kids. Also, I'm very curious what you're talking about because I don't think there are any kids in this game. There were two kids under the tree who looked like they were playing rock, paper, scissors. Oh, that's two old guys yelling at each other. And they're like throwing their arms around because they're all mad at each other. In fact, I think one of them was like, I don't remember. I'll check next time I go there. I think one of them is mad and the other one is laughing at him because of how mad he is. But the next time I go to that area, I'll stop and look. All right, I'm gonna come in here, and he's gonna be gone. But there's gonna be a Kokiri girl here, and she's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, he turned into a monster. You waited too long. Whoops. Give it to the girl." And she'll be like, "Oh cool. Take this." He turned into a monster, but I'll take the medicine from you. Also, I found this old saw here, right where he was. Turns out that the saw belongs to that guy's father. And you would assume who his father is because there's only one person who's like a wood craftsman in this whole game. Because that was a wood cutting saw. Also, they changed the noise the horse makes. So instead of going whinny, it's just mweep, and it makes me laugh every time. Assuming in 2019. Maybe they were woodcutters in their souls. Oh wait, this isn't the right place. Good thing I'm not on a timer. Ouch, I just smashed my hand into my microphone. Sorry about that, if that was loud. I do that a lot, by the way. Not on purpose. Oh, the bridge is fixed. Usually it's broken, but I actually freed all the craftsmen, so this is that guy's father. Let me off the horse. I don't want to talk to you. Oh my god. Let me off the horse. And then he's gonna be like, "Oh hey, that's my saw. I thought my son had that. Well, that's weird. Anyways, here, have this broken sword I can't fix." And then I go, "Oh, broken sword, you say? 2 bits, you say?" And then I take that over here. Oh. Come on, don't be like that. Come on. These old games and their stupid hitboxes. Don't go backwards. I'm trying to go down this stupid ramp. Ooh. I'm getting heated. There we go. All right, now I have to go back to where those two guys were so I can show them to you. You should talk to plebs while sitting on your horse to show them your upper class. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of, like, people in the areas where you can ride horses. Ride me horse closer, horsey. I want to hit them with my sword. No, don't read the sign. Oh my god. If I can get in there before the sun goes down, they'll still be by that tree and I can show you what they're doing. Alright, I did it. Yeah, one guy is mad. And he's like saying, he's just like yelling at the other guy. And the other guy's just cracking up laughing at him. There's like two guys with mustaches. Alright, so I'm gonna go up here. And the Bigoron is gonna be like, oh yeah, I can fix that sword, but I got a bunch of dust in my eyes. I need you to get me a prescription for eye drops. And then he'll give you a prescription, and then I gotta go to Zora's domain and get a frozen frog. And then I have a set amount of time to get that frozen frog to a scientist man who can then turn that frozen frog into eye drops. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. I haven't thought about that in years. Hey, knock it off. Oh, one of that dude's gonna jump down here, isn't he? Alright, come on then. Now I feel old. They're not gonna let me do that. I mean, that video did come out, like, over 10 years ago. Sorry. Bigoron's gonna be like, ouch, my eyes. I can't see anything without my glasses. There's the prescription, and it's not time, so I can just teleport there, which is... okay. Yeah, come on. I've got less than an hour to finish this. Well, technically I can go a little bit long, but... But isn't YouTube less than 10 years old? No. No, it is not. YouTube is older than 10 years for sure. Also, that video, I don't think originally was on YouTube. There was an old Flash cartoon website, and it was a Flash cartoon. I'm going in the wrong direction. Because I graduated high school almost 11 years ago. Yep, that's exactly where it was. I graduated high school over, like, almost 11 years ago, and I was on YouTube in high school, so... I was uploading videos to YouTube in high school. Mweep. Alright, the next thing I have is time, so I need to put the horse here. And get down. Get down! I definitely want to say that video predates YouTube, but it might not. I don't remember. No, don't rocket me. Ah! Ah! I'm out of here. Later, idiots. In my mind, Shrek still came out recently. Oh, my dude. They're about to do a... what's it called? When you take something old and you make a new one of it, of the original one? Not a remake. A reboot. They're about to reboot Shrek, man. Alright, and I come up here, and King Zora's like, whoa, a frozen frog? Well, I happen to have one right here in my pocket. And I go, you're not wearing pants. And he gives me a wink. And then, he gives me the frozen frog. And I have 3 minutes to get the frog to the scientist by the lake. And I can't warp because, for some reason... I mean, no, not for some reason. I know exactly the reason. But, they just don't want you to do that. And then I'll have, immediately after that, another... Whoops, that's not what I want to do. After this, I'll have another timed thing where I need to take it from the lake all the way back up to the Big Goron. But I'll already have my horse from this location to the next location, so we're good. And then he'll be like, okay, cool, here's your voucher. Oh, I haven't been updating this. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop. Yeah, I'm on Eyeball Frog now. Excuse me, sir. Sir? Sir? No, why'd you do that, you big dumb? Stimpy, you idiot. Also, this is really dumb. They have the trail over here, and then, like, the hole in the fence doesn't go through the trail. Stupid. Also, I can never get these jumps on the horse right, so I'm going to be using a save state. I know some people don't like that, but I don't care. And I did it first try. I bet you if I didn't have a save state, though, it would have been like, oh, no, you don't. You don't. You just don't. Hey! Sorry, these dogs are getting rambunctious. Or should I have white light pillars in Mola Road? Light pillars? What does that mean? And this old guy's like, whoa, a frog! And then he's gonna turn around, and he's gonna do this. And he's gonna give me the eye drops. Eye drops. And I have to take it back to the dude light posts. What are they doing in the middle of the road? Now I gotta take it back up the mountain. Doing another save state. Oh. You just stopped for no reason, huh? Yep. That's the drunk or just careless workers who put them there. Oh no, I'll use all my carrots. It's gonna take me a second to reload them all. All right. And I can actually make it up the thing if I don't have the little hover plants. It just takes me way longer. So I'm not super worried about making this. Alright, while this is going up, I'm going to do a little quick count here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 items left to collect. And then I'll have everything. And I have 5 possible locations. So the chances are that whenever I get what's supposed to be the Bigoron sword, which I already have right here, the chances of finding something useful, well, I mean, not really useful. Oh god, I hate these things. Not really useful, but rather something that's not just garbage is pretty high. One out of 5 doctors agree. Yeah, if I didn't have that little plant already there, I could still make it in time, but it'd be close. I'm sitting here waiting for him to stand up, and I'm pretty sure the timer still counts down while this is happening. Yep, it does. Here's your eye drops. And then it's going to show this weird cutscene where you can hear them dripping into his ears. Eyes. Wow! Whoa! Alright, now I'm going to have the Bigoron sword voucher. I wonder if they'll just let me do it instead of having to wait. Oh, that store's my finest work. And then, oh, a heart container. Cool. I now have all hearts. So there are 4 locations left in Ganon's castle. I'm missing 3 gold sculptulas. I don't know how to pronounce that, so forgive me. So of those 4 locations, I should be able to find the last 3 tokens. So let's just save the game. I keep forgetting to do that. And let's get over there and just do it, huh? Let's get over there and do it. If they are not in here, that means they're somewhere else, and I've already checked it off the list, and I'm never gonna find it. Hey, stop it. Hey, stop it. Yeah, exactly. So if I've missed it, it's gone. And to be honest, I'm okay with that. 99 out of 100 tokens is pretty good. Oh, you know what though? You know what though? There are only 3 locations left because the last one says Ganon fight, and I don't get anything for Ganon fight. So the last 3 locations have to be tokens. If they are not tokens, then they're somewhere else that I am never gonna find. All right, and there's 2 chests in this area. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. No, 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 no laser. No, don't laser. Is this it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, and bang. What? It didn't die? Oh, it's one of those ones that take 2. Oh! I should have seen that coming. I don't know what it is about this music, but it's making me feel like I need to rush. I mean, I guess that is its purpose because it's minigame music, but... No, not that way. Yep, I did it anyway. I don't know how I got out of that unscathed, but I did. There's 1 token. Alright, and that one I need to do a bomb chew. Got-y! Alright, this one is an invisible chest around here somewhere. It's over here somewhere. There it is. 2 tokens! Alright, I just need to... What is going on here? Oh, I need to fire arrow that. And then once I find the 3rd token, I do need to leave again. It's not really anything, but... I think it's this one? Nope. That means I have to fight something. Oh, I hate these. I hate these. Might be this one then? No, I fight something else now. Same thing. Of course, I've chose every wrong answer. It's just like me. Classic Logan, I'll tell you. Alright, and now light arrow. Right in the chutzpah. Alright, and now there's a boss key chest in there somewhere. Alright, I need to go up one more spiral staircase, and then I need to fight 2 Skellymen. And I believe that's the boss key. And it's supposed to be the boss key, but it's going to be a Scatula token. I just know it. Yep. I need to fight 2 Skellymen. Can I just... Nope. Alright, please be a token. I don't know what to do if it's not. Oh, thank God. Alright, I do need to leave the dungeon one more time. You know what I can do? I don't know if it's going to stay. But what I could do is drop a teleport here. So, I think there's one more place I need to collect something from. And then it'll be 100%. I need to go collect one more thing. It's going to be something useless because there's literally nothing else for me to collect as far as items go. But I'll have found 100% of the locations. And then as soon as I beat the boss, that's it. I beat it all. And that's really good timing, too. I got 30 minutes left. Alright, so I should be able to just come back here and teleport directly back to that room I was just in, because I dropped that teleport in there. Theoretically. Nope. Nope. Yep, that's it. Excuse me, sir. Alright, I need to go in that house that I am directly facing. And there'll be a man in the middle of the room. He'll give me something useless that I can't use. But this is 100%. Right here. Hey, $200 I can't use. Alright, that's 100%. Now I just need to beat the final boss. Nope. There it is. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Don't cheer for me yet. I haven't beaten the final boss. I mean, I will. Just I haven't done it yet. I hate those zombies. They're creepy. Alright. If I'm correct, I should be able to just teleport to the room I was already in. I don't know if that teleport resets when you leave the dungeon, though. So that's the only thing I'm thinking it might not work for. But let's find out. Return to the warp point. Yep. Alright, we're right where we left off. Alright, and these guys, I don't have to fight them both at the same time, so I won't. There we go, I got that one's attention. Let him get closer because I don't want to aggro the other one. These guys are the hardest hitters in the game. One hit from these guys will take off a whole heart. I mean, I know I've got like 100,000 of them, but I still would rather not. See? Whole heart. Gotti. Alright, I need light arrows. I need the hook shot. And that's everything I need for this fight. I don't want to have the magic out, though, because that's going to be a problem. Also, this fight with Ganondorf is a big pain because it has one of those volleyball style, like back and forth, and I'm so bad at timing that. Why would they give you money here? You need arrows and magic. That's what you need. Stupid. Okay. I think I can hookshot this and just get straight to the top. I can. I mean, I'm not going to be able to do it now because I need to go through the door. But if I fall down, that's how I get back up. This hero is invincible, but way too cautious. Out of my 100k life, only 98k left. I'm a very cautious fighter in games. I never take unnecessary risks. Shut up. Yeah. You're a big scary man. You're a big beefy boy, I get it. Oh, this is the music that I have to fight Ganondorf to? Oh, that's funny. Alright, here we go. Volleyball time. I'm bad at this. See? I missed. I misjudged it. I thought that was going to be it. You know what? That's my bad. I missed. Ah. Gotti. Oh my god. I'm gonna throw that bone in the garbage. Oh. I should have done something besides stand there. I didn't know what to do. I don't think I've ever seen that attack before. What does Munkus mean? Got him! Alright, I don't... Very worried face. Oh, okay. Alright, I don't remember if I opted in or opted out of the final, like, escape. I did. I opted out of it. So we're gonna go straight to... No, we're not. I don't know what's happening right now. I know when you're setting up the randomizer, you can actually tell it, I don't want to do the final escape scene. But I got to do it, which is fine. I don't mind doing it. It's not hard. The one thing you have to do is you have to make sure you don't get in front of Zelda, because if you do, she starts yelling at you. So you just need to stay behind her. Stop turning around and look at me. Just go. Ladies first. Go. 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 Oh, she just walks over the hole. Also, every time you get hit by one of those falling rocks, she's like, "Wah!" She starts shrieking. Go! Don't stop and look at me. Go! Doing a Crash impression. Wow! And I have to fight some bosses here. She gets trapped in fire. I gotta fight a Skellyman. A couple of them, actually. Hey, can you stop that? Yes, great. I will take a heart. And let's keep going. Let's get on out of here. Don't scream at me because I got in front of you. Just go. I know. I'm pretty sure I'm almost out of it. That's the only fight I have to do. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, Mike No Play. What's going on? Oh, that's a zombie that's gonna freeze me. No, I don't have time for this. It's going pretty good. I actually have 100% of the items now. I'm about to fight the final boss, and then I'll be done. Ouch. Yes, I know. I'm in front of you. Just go. And now the castle's down on the ground, and then Ganon's gonna be like, "You fucking dork," and then he's gonna try to kill me. And this is the song I have to fight Ganondorf too. That's hilarious. Or Ganon, rather. Oh no, I lost the Master Sword. You know, the sword I don't use usually. Oops. Smashed my microphone. Sorry about that. Oh, they disarm me even though I'm not using... Whatever. I'm over here, dummy. Alright, now I get the Master Sword back, and she's like, you only use Master Sword now. No other swords. Excuse me again, and I'll be right back. I'm just gonna pick up my sword. You know, the weaker one. The one that's not as strong. I told you size matters. Alright, scoot into here. Oh, he got me. Oh, he got me again. Hey, stop that. With this music, it sounds like I'm just toying with him. All right. Oh, this is version 1.0 where they gave Ganon red blood. A whole bunch of people freaked out when the final boss bled red blood. In all the later versions of the game, he bled blue or green blood. Well, but that's the Ganon fight. It's over now. I guess after the final cutscene, when the credits start rolling, I'll call it. They freak out because he's a lizard man or what? You. Curse you, Zelda. Curse you, sages. Curse you, Crumplor. Someday when the seal is broken, that is when I will exterminate your descendants. Yeah. No, they're just, the blood was red. It scared a bunch of moms. It's stupid. As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand. Yeah. She's like, you can't stay in this timeline. You belong as a child. I'm gonna send you back in time to live out your life as a kid. You don't need to be old. I was hoping the randomizer would change this to something else. It'd have been funny. Although maybe it did. No, it didn't. This is just the ending credits song. Because the song that she played to send Link back to the past was Zelda's Lullaby. Imagine that scene. Here playing my flute. All right, that's it. 100%. I didn't intend to do 100%, but I did because I had plenty of time to. So, thank you everyone for watching. It has been a blast playing this. This was my like week off work stream. Thank you. Thank you very much. So this is my week off work. That's why we're doing all these early streams. So, starting today was the last day of the early streams. We're just gonna go back to her. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow. We are still doing later streams though. In about in about 2 hours and 45 minutes, we're gonna do a second stream, and that's gonna be Shelby and I playing Gears of War. But that's gonna be it for this stream. Ending it a little bit early, but you know what? We got pretty close to the time limit, so I think we're pretty good. I'm not going to do all of the like outro stuff we normally do because we're going to do it later anyway. So if you need all the information you need is on carpeboredom.com. So if you head on over there, and Quentin's not here, so let me do the thing. Website. If you head on over to carpeboredom.com, you'll find links to our Twitters and YouTubes and such like on all that stuff. But this was seriously so much fun, and thanks everyone for watching. And I will see you in a couple hours for Gears of War. Good night.